Hey guys, it's Tracy here with another Project Life Share. I left off right here, which was the end of January and early February. So this is what the next spread looks like. And then this is what the next spread looks like. And then I haven't gone any further than that. So I will show you each cell bit by bit. Did you just hear Naomi saying hello? She's a noisier cat than Maya. So I'm not really doing title cards because I'm not really doing Project Life in a chronologically organized kind of way. I'm just sticking pictures into pockets whenever I feel like it. So, however, I loved this card too much. I love dark wood. I have dark wood floors in most of my house, and I just love dark wood grain. So there were a couple of these cards, this one and this one, that came in the Studio Calico Project Life kit, and I just had to use them. So I didn't put anything at all on this one because it was too pretty. I just wanted it plain. And then this one is a piece of basic gray paper from one of the Studio Calico kits from a while ago. I just cut it down to 4x6, and then this was a card that came in a kit. It said Groundhog Day, and it was gray, and it had a place for you to tick off. Saw his shadow, didn't see anything, or put on a top hat and did a dance. So I just journaled here about the groundhog, who we happen to know because he's at our zoo. I guess there's 2 or 3 different groundhogs who the weather people go to every year, and ours in Canada, and ours is one of them. So I think there's one in Saskatchewan and one in Ontario, and then ours is the one around here. So we actually visit with him in the summer when we go to the wildlife park. And then I use the Studio Calico letter stickers that came with the kit. They're these ones, American Crafts Sotheby's. They're not thickers, they're flat stickers, and I don't care for them all that much. I like them. I like the blockiness of them, and I like that there's a variety of different sizes so that you can do kind of wonky titles like this, but I do not like the E's. Look at the E's. They're just yucky. And even the T's, and you know what? They kind of remind me of the titles I used to cut with my slice. They used to come out like that. And so I kind of don't like them for that reason. But anyways, I just did a little bit of outlining. This is the manufacturer's strip. It's just kind of like the decorative strip, and I just did some outlining on it, and that was it. Oh, I added one of those little mistable arrows, but I didn't actually mist it. For this one, this is just a cute quote that my daughter said, and so I used Studio Calico stamps from, I think it's from, hang on, when I look at this I'll be able to tell. Where are they? Right there. They're from the New Year's set from Studio Calico. I used those ones. And so I just put the quotes, and then I used Prima letter stickers. Those are those canvas Prima letter stickers that have a nice texture to them. And I just wrote Sophie. And this is on a, can't remember if that's a Studio Calico or a Clementine card. It's a Clementine card. You can tell by the back of the design. So it's just a Clementine 3x4 card. This is a card that came in the Studio Calico Project Life kit. So I just put it in plain. This is the back side of this awesome one there. And then this is, oh my goodness. Okay. I need a better way to do this. Okay. Then this one here is just an ampersand card that came in the Studio Calico kit. I printed up would have been a 2x2 picture from Instagram, and I used one of my tiny confetti hearts from my new punches to spell out I Heart Roller Date stamps on the side there. And I love that I can use these little tiny confetti hearts to use the word love in journaling. I'm gonna love that. So this is a card that came in the Studio Calico kit. There was some type of a decorative thing here that I didn't care for so much, so I just covered the whole thing up with a 4x4 Instagram that I used InstaQuote to put a title on, and this is just a picture of the dolls that my daughters were using. So I used some more Studio Calico stamps that says Heart This. And so that is from this set right here, which I don't know what this set is called, but it is by Studio Calico, and it's basically all of these stamps right here. It has Epic Win and Fail on it. Is like, I think, the main one that people notice when, I don't know. And then I think that this is actually an Amy Tangerine stamp. Just a bunch of little chevroni arrows. And then this last bottom right hand cell, this card here came with the Studio Calico kit, and I just added these little letter stickers that kind of coordinate with these ones. These ones came in the kit. I think they're Studio Calico. I'm pretty sure. And then this also came in the kit, a couple of these little Studio Calico tabs, so I put that on there with my tiny attacher, used a roller date stamp, and wrote Naomi's name there. So, okay, very slippery. Okay, so on to this side. This is just a 4x6 picture of all the books that are on Olivia's bedside table. She doesn't read one book until it's done. She reads a little bit of a whole bunch, and then she finishes a whole bunch of them at the same time. So this is a Studio Calico card, this one with its constellations all over it, and I just used a plain Becky Higgins grid card, did my journaling, and then I cut it into little banner strips. And I glued it on here, and I added a little wood veneer arrow from the Studio Calico front row kit this month. And then that's all I did for that. Then this was a Valentine's Day card that came with the Studio Calico kit. And I just ticked off other, and that we just had dinner at Tim and Tanya's. This is something we do one Thursday a month. About once a month, we just go for dinner with these couples. The three of us rotate. I crossed off suggestions for the future because I just wanted to do some general Valentine's Day journaling down there. This Love You to the Moon and Back, I wanted to leave this card pretty plain, but I wanted to do a bit of journaling on it. So I just put a little bit of journaling here about how we love the book that this phrase comes from, and how it's a special phrase for Scott's mom and the girls. They share that as a little special goodnight thing. On this card that came with the kit, the Studio Calico kit, I sewed around the edges. I took advantage of it as an opportunity to practice sewing around corners, which I'm obviously not good at, but it doesn't matter because it's just in Project Life. And then this is a giant butterfly sticker from the On Trend collection by Crate Paper. Actually, I don't think it's a sticker, it's just a die cut. And I just took advantage of this opportunity because I don't think I'd ever use this on a layout, but I really like the butterfly, so I just thought I'd pop it in there. It just says Dreaming of Spring, because we are dreaming of spring. The weather is getting pretty crappy around here, and we're ready for winter to be over. This is a Valentine's Day card, like just one of a little Valentine that came in Sophie's grab bag. So I just wrote to Sophie from Owen because that's on the back, and I used an enamel dot. That's a Martha Stewart label. This background card is a Studio Calico card that's all like, it's a word search, and it has all the Valentine's related words in red. And then this is a picture of Sophie's teacher. And this card that says On Cloud 9 with a little cloud at the bottom, I added that little heart. It's another heart from the Confetti Punch by Martha Stewart that I have. That's a Studio Calico card, and I just put washi tape above and below. So I use this heart and cloud washi tape here, and then down there I have a tiny little narrow washi tape there, and I just did some journaling. And then what comes next? Hang on. What comes next is this. Okay. So this is a Heidi Swapp Insta frame that I put, this Instagram that I used. I think I used Fonto for this one, not Instaquote. Yeah, this is with Fonto, and I just put this in text. I think it's called Adler, this font, and I just made it so it went in the lines of the crosswalk. And I thought that looked kind of cool because the crosswalk lines kind of frame it out. This is actually the crosswalk right here, but there were two sets of lines there. Put some washi tape, put a little black clip from Staples. This card is a Studio Calico card. It came with that. I just added a red pearl. And then this is the other card from Studio Calico that I really liked and wanted to use. It says February, and then I added that font that came with the kit and said it snowed a lot. And then this is an Instagram photo of my daughter all dressed up, and she had sunglasses on because it was so bright. I put a little cluster of my Mind's Eye enamel dots, and then this is just the card that it came, like this is just this awesome came on the card, and it's a Studio Calico card. And then for this I just taped one of Olivia's because I had one of Sophie's Valentines there, so this is one of Olivia's Valentines. Did a bit of journaling there and said to Olivia from Lucas. So that's that. And so this is the second spread. And this one was a card that I've layered some vellum over just because I'm not big into the days. Like, I don't usually keep track of what happened on which day of the week, but this week happened to be Winter Carnival week, so from the 11th to the 15th, which I use my roller date stamp to stamp with stays on top of the vellum. So I wanted to use this card, but I wanted to journal over it, and I was afraid that if I journaled over it like that it would get kind of lost, or that it would be kind of like too much. So instead what I did was I journaled, I cut a piece of vellum to fit and stapled it on, and then I journaled right over each day, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, because those are the days of the Winter Carnival at school. Then I just put a wood veneer arrow pointing down, and I just used my tiny attacher to staple that there, and then because this is the picture that goes with that one. Oh, and by the way, this is, if you're wondering, because it's not design A, this is design F. This one with one 4x6, and then the rest are 3x4s. This green speech bubble card with the nice ombre effect on the edge of it, I think it's meant to go that way, but I really liked it for pointing to this photo. So I did some journaling in there. I outlined it, and I added 2 pieces of washi tape, and this is one of the flare badges that came in the Project Life kit from Studio Calico. This is a photo that Scott took of the 3 girls watching Ryan play hockey. And then for the middle row, we've got the picture of Winter Carnival. That's an Instagram of their crazy hair, and I used, these are, I think they're basic gray letter stickers that came in last month's Studio Calico Project Life kit. And they're layered over some washi tape, and then there's more washi tape at the bottom. And then these little tags, I think they're from Banana Fish Studio, and they were in the Project Life kit. I just stapled them on and did some journaling there. Then I wanted to do a sell about the penny because our penny is no longer being made here in Canada anymore. And I've been looking for a 2012 penny all year because I knew that we'd be that 2012 would be the last run for the penny. So I found one in, even though I've been looking for one all year and never found one, I just rooted through our change little bin and found one from 2012. So that was kind of nice. So I just did some journaling about the penny. It just says, "Hello, my name is Penny. I'm one of the last of my kind. Stores will still receive me, but they won't give me out." So all of our, whenever we buy something, it's either rounded up or rounded down, and there's rules on, like if it's, I don't know. Anyways, I don't know exactly how it works, but it's rounded up and rounded down, and there's signs everywhere saying how it works. I didn't bother to read them. This is a Becky Higgins arrow and 2 types of washi tape there. This is a card, and this card came in the Studio Calico kit. This card came in the kit too, and I just left it as it is. This is a 3x4 photo of our dog food, because our dog is now eating this really fancy expensive food because he's got some skin issues and scratches a lot, and so it's got like Okanagan apple and ranch raised lamb, and it has like northern Alberta oats and sun ripened Okanagan fruits and vegetables delivered fresh. I'm like, man, this dog eats better than we do, so I just did a bit of journaling there. This is another card that came in the kit that I like so much I just left it plain. This is another 3x4 photo of Sophie at school on Valentine's Day. And then these two, I did a bit more kind of scrapbooky, so I printed up 2x3 photos and put them on each of these cards. These are cards, like blank cards from Studio Calico. You can buy sets of them. And then this is I think it's an Elle Studio. It could be Avalicious. It's one of those little circle things that I have just hanging around in my, I keep those sorts of things in, oh, where are they? On these tags so that I can find them. So anyways, I picked one of those and then I put some of these confetti hearts. I just punched them in from red cardstock and put them around, and I did some outlining with a blue pen. These are these are Jilly Bean soup labels. And then this is My Mind's Eye that comes on one of those sheets of labels, even though it's an error. It says an arrow. It says, I'd turn back if I were you. And this is just a story about how the girls love to sled by the side of our house. My scrapbooking room is actually the window for my scrapbooking room. It would be right here if this picture went on. But they love sledding out the side of the house. But there's like this big ditch that's filled with rocks and like big, huge boulders and trees and stuff that if they keep on going, they just like naturally go into the ditch. And so, you know, we do a good job every time that it snows. We just pile a bunch of snow on top of the rocks and we put like our Christmas tree, or we'll do different things to kind of barricade off the rocks so that it's not too dangerous for them. But they have a really good time going down into that. It's not as dangerous as I make it sound. Just because I'm a mom, I think it's dangerous. But anyways, we kind of barricade it off to make it as safe as we can. It says usually we end up in the ditch with the trees and rocks. Lorelei doesn't seem to mind though. And then that's the little girl who our kids are friends with. And that's another Elle Studio tag. And then some more. That's another My Mind's Eye sticker from their label sets. And then a couple more pieces of that confetti that I just glued down. So this was a really fun page to do. I'm having so much fun with Project Life. And I actually ran out of time and pictures to scrap. Like I was kind of going along and I couldn't find any more pictures to do. I'm all caught up, but I wanted to keep on doing scrap. I still wanted to do Project Life, but I had to stop because I didn't have anything else to do. So, and I actually kind of just made up one because I ran out of stuff to do. I know I already said that. It's the end of the day and I'm kind of tired here. So this is an Instagram that I took, but I cut it so that it was a rectangle so it would fit properly on the page. I rounded these corners, but not these. And this is an effect that you do with an app. I can't remember what it's called. Big Lens. It's called Big Lens. And basically it allows you to select a part of your photo and then have everything behind it be blurry. So this is a label that Ileana sent me, layered over a label from Jilly Bean. And then this is one of those tags from Banana Fish Studios that came in the Project Life kit, and then an enamel dot. This is an Instagram of some cupcakes that I bought the girls on the day that Sophie and I spent the day together. I got half a dozen fancy cupcakes from Susie's. And so this is an Amy Tangerine sticker with an enamel dot and a My Mind's Eye label. And I just did some journaling on a piece of scrap paper and outlined it and stuck it in there. And then this is the middle. This is what I did with that card. I'm gonna change the background. Basically, all that I did was I want to put a piece of cardstock, like small pattern paper behind it, but I couldn't pick which one. So that one is just there for now, just so that something shows through, but something else is gonna show through than that. So I printed up I think this is a 2x2. And I saw this. I didn't know what to do with this card because I didn't want to ruin it because it's really, really cool. So yeah, it's 2x2. So I just printed up an Instagram that I use the Insta Weather app on. And that's just a picture outside of my office, just out the window. And I liked that it had the bus in it. So I printed that up and just put it on there and backed it with paper, but as I said, I'm going to change that paper. This is a really cool card that's very subtle. They had a couple of subtle cards in here. It goes, if you notice, it goes kind of darker. It's got a very fine chevron print, and it gets darker down here than it is up here. So I really like this card. So I put the travel agent's card on here. I wanted to scrapbook the travel agent's card, but I don't really like her card. It's very kind of tropical looking, and our trip isn't tropical. So I put it down, and then I put the words NYC. These are using daiquiri foam thickers, and then these are So Delicious wood veneers that came in the Project Life kit from Studio Calico, and then these are Glitz Designs letter stickers that my sister gave me. So that's what I did to just mark that we booked our trip. We're going to New York in from June 28th until July 5th. So we're going to be there for, I think, 7 days, 8 nights and 7 days. So this is another card that came in the Studio Calico kit. I just did some journaling, put a little tiny Instagram on there. I think that's another 2x2. Put a date stamp, roller date stamp, and 3 enamel dots. I'm trying to use the big ones whenever I can, because I tend to really prefer the little ones, so whenever I can use a big one, I do. This is just a not very flattering picture of me on the treadmill watching. Scott bought me a thing that attaches to our treadmill that you can use your iPad, so now I can finally watch videos. I can't comment, but I can watch videos, and there I'm actually watching a Glitter Girl video, which is a bit of a, I don't get to watch two-piece videos very much, so that was a bit of a treat that day. And then this is a card that I used just, I showed this on another video, but I used my confetti heart punch, not this one, which is called Confetti Heart, the Martha Stewart one. I don't know what this one is called, but this is the one that I used. And so it has these guidelines to help you do like a whole page or a whole big section that's filled with these hearts. So I used these guides to make this gray paper with the hearts in it. And this is from a Studio Calico card kit paper pad. And then I just backed it with a piece of pattern paper. It looks like it's My Mind's Eye. It might be Echo Park. It's from a 6x6 paper pad anyways that I have. And then this is just a note that the teacher sent home for Sophie. I can't even remember what it was for, but it just says, "Good job, Sophie," and really, really neat printing. Man, to be a primary teacher, you must have to have very nice printing. So I might put something else in this slot eventually. Like I said, I kind of wanted to keep on doing Project Life, but I'd run out of pictures, so I just stuck that on there. And then this is another one of those subtle ones that gets darker as it goes down, and it has a very subtle, hang on, I'll hold it still long enough that you can see. It has a very subtle, sorry about the glare, chevron pattern on the card. There you go, now I think you can see it. And so I used this card because I thought it kind of matched the coloring of this. This is an Instagram photo of the layout I did, Today, Tomorrow, Forever. And so I used, these are banners that I didn't think I'd use from these things. I think they're all My Mind's Eye. And I covered them up with letter stickers. These are Cosmo Cricket letter stickers. Finally scrapped wedding. And wedding photographs. So I finally scrapped wedding photographs. And then these are some of the confetti from this. And that's all I've got. But I am really enjoying Project Life way more this year than I was last year, because I'm basically just doing it whenever I feel like it. So it's not a chore at all. And if I don't do it again for 2 or 3 months, that's fine. But I'm kind of actually looking forward to time going by so that I can have some more stuff, some more life to scrapbook, because I'm actually really, really enjoying this. And I'm using up a good portion of the Studio Calico Project Life kit every time it comes. Yeah. So So thanks for watching. Hi guys, Tracy here with a quick Project Life giveaway. I was cleaning up my Project Life stuff and I realized that there were several things in here that I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be using, so I thought I'd just pass these things along to another Project Lifer. First of all, I think there are 8 sets of Day of the Week stickers here. These are from Becky Higgins. Most of them are from the Cobalt collection and they're really cute. They've got the days of the week written out in different colors and fonts, and then at the end, kind of on the edge here, there's some other little arrows and decorative stickers. So they're really cute. Most of them are intact, but I did use some of this one. I just don't do Project Life with Days of the Week because I don't keep track of what happened when. I'm pretty sure that these are from the Turquoise collection. So yeah, so I have those ones to give away. And then I also have some number stickers to give away, and they're kind of the same deal, but I already used up the turquoise one. And I only have 2 sheets of these because I use these a little bit more. So these are really cool for putting like the numbers to coordinate with. So you'd put these numbers on your photos and then you put the same numbers on your journaling card so that you know which photo goes with which in case you're not using arrows or whatever. And then these are clear stickers that are designed to kind of go with it. So these are also number stickers. You're probably not going to be able to see them on the video. But the numbers, the ways that the numbers, okay, let me see if I can get this straight. The way that the numbers are written coordinate with the way that these numbers are written, so that you would take this, which is a white, I mean, it looks clear, but it's actually a white on clear. And so you'd put that and put it on your photo, and that way you don't have like a circle. It's just the letter 1 is all that, the number 1 is all that you see. And then you would put this one on your journaling card. And so, yeah, so I'll give you all of the numbers, all of the clear numbers that I have. I have a lot more clear numbers than I have these numbers because I use these a lot. And then I have all of the Day of the Week ones too. So, and these are all from Becky Higgins. So I'll put those in the stack. And then I have a variety of 4x6 things. This is from the Cobalt collection. It's my last title card that I have left. And then I have the Snap Project Life stuff, and I find I never use it. I don't know. It was one of those things that I probably shouldn't have bought because I don't really love it. I thought I would love it, but I don't know what it is about it. It's really cute and I really like it, but I just never pull it out to use it. So it just must not jive with my Project Life thinking process, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, I figured maybe somebody else could use these. So then I also have a small, I took them all apart and I actually already cut them down because as they come, they don't fit into the Becky Higgins 3x4 slots. So these are already a little bit less than 3x4. But again, I'm never reaching for these, and I've got a whole bunch of other things that I reach for. So I just thought like I said, I just thought I'd pass them on to somebody else who might get some use out of them. I also have some Becky Higgins Cobalt collection 3x4 cards. There's, I don't know, like this many of them. I can't even guess how many that is. There's like that many. Maybe 20, maybe 40, I don't know. And then I don't even know what this is from, but I thought I'd pass that along. And then there's, this is a free printable from somebody that I can't, it might be from Kimberly Khalil. So I'll give you that. And then this is a filler card that I made. I was just kind of playing around with my Stampin' Up! Spectacle stamp. Looks like this. And so I thought I'd just make a couple of Project Life cards. These are on Studio Calico background cards, and I just stamped the eyeglasses and I just decorated it up with stickers. And you could put like a little tiny 2x2 Instagram or a little ticket or something there, or just use it for a filler. So I thought I'd throw one of those in. And then I have a couple of cards from the Studio Calico kits, from the February and December kits. So I've got quite a few. These are nice cards. It's just that like I've got more cards coming every month, and I'm not doing as much Project Life as I was before. And so I should probably show you guys what they look like. And so I just thought I'd pass along some of the ones that I haven't used, because I know I'll be getting a whole other set of them in another week or two. And this one is really cute. I actually really like this one. I really like them all, actually. There's none that I don't like. I don't think I showed all of these. This one is really cute. It says, "You're my type." This one says, "Hello." And this one is the February month card. And then this one just says, "For the record." And it's a little journaling spot. So that's my Project Life giveaway. If you would like to enter this contest, just leave me a comment in the comment section below. And I will do the draw. I guess I should say when I'll do the draw. I'm going to post this on Saturday, March 2nd, and I will do the draw 1 week from now. So get your comments in by, I guess, next Saturday. Take care.